a really good show. I enjoyed it quite a lot. We've never seen Whispered before anyway, so it was very interesting for us, the clothing, the atmosphere, and everything. How did you think it went?
I think it went pretty good. We were playing some new songs we have played only yesterday at Tampere Metal meeting. So it's always exciting to play the first time the new songs live. But I think overall everything went really good, and we're looking forward to come to Kerubi again.
I was wondering if Whispered was not influenced by Japanese mythologies and Japanese culture in general, what would the band sound like and what would the lyrics be about?
Um, that's a tricky question, but a really good question. And basically, I've always been interested like thematics around the metal bands, like if you have horror or Viking or whatever. So I'm interested in so much different cultures too. So I don't know. We could play something from Greek mythology or something. So there are some bands already doing that, but it's not not a problem. But I think it would still have some kind of theme into it.
Yeah, I was looking for something very specific, and yeah, you said something like Greek, so that's good to know. What made you decide to change your sound and incorporate more and more of the Oriental elements into your music? Because it from first to second, third, it kind of changes.
I think I've always had this like clear concept of the whole thing, that what we are trying to do and where we are aiming at. So I've always thought that Oriental influences we need more of them, and they have to be like better integrated with everything, and it's a really interesting musical world in every way. So I think we will keep that going on for a long time before the ink runs out.
Yeah, it's very noticeable that your music or the Oriental part of your music is integrated better and better on each album. So it evolves on each album. And
Oh, good to hear.
I think so, and so quickly from your first to second, third. But what kind of shaping have you done over the years to have these improvements and really find your true sound, so to speak?
Um, like more studying of the traditional instruments, and for the new album we had first time a real samisen played there.
The real instrument.
Yeah, released real instrument. Mikko, our guitarist, actually built the samisen himself because they're quite expensive. But we got it. He put it together and it sounded really nice, and we incorporated that in the songs. And we're planning to use more and more of the real instruments in the future. But in Finland, they're really hard to come by. The instruments themselves, and also the people who master the craft.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think learning it's constantly just learning more of that musical side.
I've only ever seen one person play that instrument once in Boston, and he was a really man.
Okay.
But anyway, how do you react to feedback? Let's say you sound like this and this other Finnish band. In one instance, the comment was something like, it's like winter sun if they were obsessed with Japan as opposed to snow or something.
Yeah, I've actually seen that comment to YouTube.
You have.
I think it was a really good, really good one. Well, I don't know. It's always. I think it's always good to be compared to the bands that really are doing something great, like Winter Sun. But I think it's always great to be compared to these other bands who are making their music like really masterfully and stuff. So I don't mind that, but I think if someone says from any band that you are exactly like this band, so that's like really narrow-minded. We've had some that kind of feedback too, but I don't really mind as long as they're not comparing us to a pile of shit or something. I'm okay.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yes. Tell us about your experiences performing in Japan. How was that like, and what kind of comments did you receive after the show?
It was really interesting because we had no idea what the reaction of the audience would be, because here.
It was a festival.
No, yeah, kinda. It was this showcase festival through Music Finland. They were like, we were there with Smashing the Pieces and Battle Beast, and we really didn't know how the fans there or people would react. So I was kind of nervous, and everyone of us was like really nervous. We thought that what they will think, where this partly bloated Western douche will come with kabuki paint, like yeah. But everything went really great, and we met a lot of cool people, and people were going crazy throughout the show. Some people were wondering like, what are you doing? But we explained explained our concept, that about, oh okay, because some of the stuff we do is something that's represented interculture in a different way, but we have this different approach to that, because we're from Finland, and we will using the language of metal with the whole concept. So overall, it was a really great experience, and we got a lot of new fans, and everything went great.
I'm sure it was also interesting for them because they're seeing their culture from a different perspective.
Yeah.
From another.
Yeah, we've heard that a lot, and actually, one fan said in Japan that he was impressed how authentically we incorporated the elements musically and like thematically or whatever. But that's really nice to hear from some local people. But in the end, we're making Whispered. We're not making a history book or anything. Like, we are not trying to be as authentic Japanese folk metal band or something. That if we would, that would be. That's not just our thing. We're doing Whispered, and we have Asian influences, and really.
And that's.
Yeah, that's that, and that's our concept with everything we're trying to do.
Any plans to play there again?
Yeah,
In Japan?
yeah, we've had plans. Nothing confirmed yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I think it will be a bit later on, but we have some connections there, and we try to build something up.
You've just released Matsutan. What is next for the band? Anything the fans should look out for?
Well, we will have shows. We will play at Bloodstock,
Oh, yeah.
Bloodstock, England, and in August. Is it? I think it is.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm surprised.
But then we're trying to build some connections to the Europe, to get some shows there, because fans are constantly asking us to come there.
Especially in America.
Yeah, they're there too. But like with that, I have written already some new songs and riffs and some ideas for the next thing we're gonna do. But there's no information I can give about that, because we just released the album and we haven't thought what will happen next. But we were really trying to make new connections. That's our main focus right now.
You're really trying to put your music out there.
Yeah,
The time.
definitely. Yeah.
You have a couple of video game covers, an anime cover, and a Backstreet Boys cover, which is pretty funny. What is the next idea? I've heard that you like Daisuke Ishiwatari. I've listened to his stuff as well. So perhaps a cover from one of the Guilty Gear series. I mean, it's pretty metal already.
Yeah, it's pretty. We haven't planned Guilty Gear, but I think if we'll make more covers, I think we will stick with the games, or because those songs are really fun to make, and it's really rewarding to put your whole concept with the song, because basically, as you said, video game songs are often really metal already, so it's it's kind of easy path, but if you're gonna make it properly, it takes a lot of work. But I can't say anything, but it will probably be from the games.
Games, okay. Good to know. What games are you guys currently playing, and what animes are you currently watching?
Well, we don't watch that much anime. Anime, I watch some. I watch. I would. What did I watch Aijin from Netflix. Netflix. So, Aijin. Yeah.
Ah, it's the seven deadly sins.
No, the immortal guy.
The other one.
The immortal guy.
Yeah, we started watching that. We watched maybe once.
Yeah, I think that's the last one I've watched. And
Is it good?
yeah, really good.
So we may continue.
Yeah, I would recommend it. I've only watched like 3 episodes, but it's really
We watched one episode.
okay. And well, I don't know of the other guys what they've been playing. Where Jussi has been playing Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
Creed for a while, and Skyrim and stuff. And with Mikko we've played Overwatch, the new game from Blizzard. And I'm really anxious to get my hands on Dark Souls 3 because I've played the 2. Yeah, I played the 2 already, and the first one, and I really enjoyed the game. So I've waited. I'll have some vacation and some free time to get back to playing again, doing the things that matter.
But overall, what are your ultimate favorite games in anime, if you have one?
My favorite game.
Or games.
Games. I will just say some. Dark Souls I already mentioned. I really love the series. Final Fantasy VII is really important game for me. Old games like Mega Man, really good. Mega Man X from Super Nintendo. I've played that too much, really too much that game of that game, and I really enjoy a lot of different games. From strategy side, like Hearts of Iron and StarCraft, and well, I've played some League of Legends too. It's really fun. Those are to mention some.
But how often do you play games? I mean, you probably don't play as much anymore.
Yeah, I try to play every time I have some time for that. But quite often. It's like it's on the seasons for. There was a time where I was playing constantly playing more than I should. I should play more guitar and less games. But now it's like seasonally. Like I don't play at all, and then I play like crazy for 3 weeks, and then I don't play it. I think it's something like that.
It's a struggle for gamer musicians.
Yeah.
But I think I've read somewhere that you were working on some video game music. Is there any truth in this, and would you be willing to let your fans know what's going on with that?
There is one project I'm coming up with, and I think I'll put it up. But I'm planning to do this artist page to Facebook because so much fans ask me as a friend, and I want to. I don't want to add everyone to the personal Facebook account, so I'm thinking about putting artist page or something like that, and I definitely will post some info about the game soundtrack there. So I hope people will like it, and well, I'm making one right now.
It's good, so you can better update
Yeah.
the fans. Do you have any message to your fans and our readers from all over the world?
Well,
Powerofmetal.dk?
Yeah, spread the word like crazy. Buy every shit we have to offer for you, and come to our shows and keep spreading the honor. Hail Gojira!